Hey guys, Brad Bob here, and today I want to talk about a question that was asked to me just last week, and that question was, I'm retiring early next year, so what do you think about me maxing out my TSP in the first 2 months, uh, or whatever it was, 2 months, 3 months? What do you think about me maxing out my TSP to get my full matching before I retire? And my response to that person was, I like the way you're thinking. Great idea, but that's not how matching works. So then I had to explain to him. And if you are retiring in the middle of a year, in the first quarter, second quarter, whenever it is, there is some planning that you might want to do. You may want to max your TSP out, which you can do. You can put up to 100% of your paycheck into TSP. But if you retire prior to the end of the year, you are not going to get your full matching for the year, because the matching is based on each paycheck's contribution. Okay, so your paycheck, let's with your paycheck, what's going to happen is they're going to match up to 5%, and that's it. Okay. So if your paycheck is, let's use round numbers, if it's $5,000, then if you put in $250 into your TSP, then the government is going to put $250 into your TSP. Now you can put in as much as you want over and above that $250 up to the $5,000. Okay. So you can put up to 100% of the $5,000 in, but all that's going to be matched is just the 5% of that paycheck. Okay? So in other words, there's no way to game the system or to, not necessarily game the system, but there's no way to do some strategic planning that will help you get your full 5% matching on the year. So if your salary is $100,000, and you were to work the entire year and you put at least 5% in every pay period, then the government's going to put in $5,000 to your TSP. But yet, if you only work 6 months of the year, you can still put in your $30,000 or the max for TSP, whatever it is for your age. But yet, and it may be $30,500 for this year, but you can still put in that max, but yet your 5% matching, that's only going to be $2,500 if you work for 6 months. Okay, because your salary is only going to be $50,000 for half of the year. Therefore, they're only going to match 5%, so you're only going to get $2,500 matching. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. It was a question brought up recently about somebody retiring early next year, and it was a great question, because if you could do that, you definitely want to take advantage of it if possible. But it's just not possible. That's not the way it works. However, take this guy's, take some advice from the guy that was asking this question, and do your planning if you do plan on retiring next year. Thanks.